Claimed to be the descendant of the demigods Heracles and Cadmus, and the gallant leader of the legendary 300 Spartans, known for their amazing art of war. He was a true hero of his people, and he marched into battle with no fear in his eyes and led the Hellenic armies against the Persian invasion. Yes, he was Leonidas I, the warrior king of the Greek city of Sparta. Hello and namaste, and welcome to our channel Itihas, where we talk about people of the past and interesting historical events. Do subscribe to our channel to join us in this journey as we unravel the pages of history. Today we have 10 things about Leonidas that you didn't know. In number 1 we have Leonidas and his wife Gorgo were actually blood relatives. Gorgo's father Cleomenes I ruled Sparta before Leonidas, and he was his half-brother, meaning that Gorgo married her own half-uncle. They married even before Leonidas came to power while she was still in early teens. In number 2 we have the history books show that the Persian army was held off by King Leonidas and his troops for a total of 7 days. But truth be told, the Spartans didn't fight for the entire period. The Persian army thought they were joking and they waited for the Spartans to surrender for 4 days before they decided to attack. In number 3 we have Leonidas was actually at his 60s at the time of the War of Thermopylae. Even though in the modern depictions of the Battle of Thermopylae, Leonidas is shown as a strong and muscly middle-aged man, at the time he was actually in his 60s. With that in mind, we can be sure beyond doubt that he was a skilled general with a lot of experience. In number 4 we have the total of 300 Spartan soldiers in the Battle of Thermopylae is a myth. Even though the myth tells us about Leonidas going to the Thermopylae with only 300 brave soldiers, Spartans also brought auxiliary Perioeci troops and some helots as well, totaling in about 1,200 men, and they had allies from other Greek cities awaiting them at the battlefield, with the entire army numbering about 7,000 Greek hoplites. In number 5 we have Leonidas was last in line for the throne. As third child of King Alexandridas II, Leonidas was the last in line for the throne. Because of that, he went to Agiad, a Spartan public school in which the young boys trained to become fearless Spartan warriors. The firstborn sons of the ruling families did not have to attend there. That made Leonidas one of the few Spartan kings who had undergone the infamously unrelenting training of the Spartan youths. In number 6 we have King Leonidas was considered to be the bloodline of gods. King Leonidas belonged to the Agiad dynasty of Sparta, the rulers of which claimed to be the bloodline of Heracles, the demigod and the mortal son of Zeus, the king of Olympian gods. In number 7 we have Leonidas ruled Sparta not alone but with a second king. The first fact that we want to share with you might be a little surprising since it is less known. Even though Leonidas was the king of Sparta, he wasn't the only one ruling the country. There was a second ruler, and his role was to make sure that the decisions taken by Leonidas were good for the people. In number 8 we have Leonidas had a partner in war. Speaking of the co-kings of Sparta, Leonidas's co-ruler was named Leonidas. He would rule the Spartans after Leonidas's death and would join the Greek efforts to bring war to the Persians' home territory. One of the more notable engagements in which Leonidas fought was the Battle of Mycale. In number 9 we have Leonidas had an awkward family tree. Speaking of Leonidas's parents, there was actually a succession crisis before Leonidas was born. Alexandridas's first marriage was childless for so long that Ephors urged the king to cast aside his wife and take another spouse. Alexandridas, however, refused to dump his wife. The Ephors relented and let Alexandridas take a second wife, who bore him a son, Cleomenes. Ironically, though, Alexandridas's first wife would then go to bear her king's 3 sons. Leonidas was second of those sons. His older brother was Dorius and his younger brother was Cleombrotus. In number 10 we have Leonidas's death was predicted by the Oracle of Delphi. When word came that King Xerxes' massive military force was setting out for Greece, the Spartans consulted the oracle to figure out what to do. The oracle warned them that either the Spartans mourn a dead king, or the city would be ravaged by Persians. Assuming Leonidas believed the oracle to be the divine teller of fate, he must have known that he wasn't coming back alive, yet he marched away. Well, that is all for 10 things about King Leonidas that you didn't know. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys liked it. Do subscribe to our channel to join us in this journey as we unravel the pages of history. Thank you and have a great day.